Football press conferences are meant to be a platform for insights and reflections. But sometimes, journalists push boundaries, leading to unforgettable confrontations. Let's delve into 40 instances where players and managers stood their ground. After a defeat, Neville was interrupted mid-answer by a journalist. Frustrated, he snapped, "Show some freaking respect." He later apologized for his language but not his sentiment. During the 2022 World Cup, Iran's coach confronted a journalist about political questions, asking why similar queries weren't posed to other national team coaches. Post a friendly match, Algeria's coach accused a journalist of being an enemy of the national team after a question about World Cup qualification failures. At Ipswich Town, Keane was irked by a journalist's phone ringing during a press conference, leading to a stern reprimand about professionalism. When asked if Manchester United was struggling in the Champions League, Ferguson retorted, "Struggling? Are you serious?" before ending the session abruptly. After an FA Cup exit, Wenger was questioned about his commitment to the competition. He responded defensively, highlighting his 4 FA Cup wins. Following criticism, Pearson accused a journalist of being an ostrich, suggesting he was burying his head in the sand regarding team issues. After a 6-0 win, Pochettino was frustrated by questions about a penalty dispute among players, leading him to label the session as team management and exit. Allegri clashed with a journalist over claims of multiple muscle injuries in the team, vehemently denying the assertions and defending his squad's health status. After a Nations League match, a journalist likened McGinn's performance to Braveheart. McGinn laughed, responding, "You're taking it a bit too far." While at Inter Milan, Mourinho reportedly insulted and grabbed journalist Andrea Ramazzotti, leading to widespread criticism and an apology from the club president. Sweden's coach Andersson became defensive when Djordjic questioned player selections, leading to a heated exchange that touched on national identity. During his unveiling at Marseille, a journalist attempted to ask about past allegations. The club intervened, cutting off the question to steer the focus back to football. Hearts captain faced backlash for smirking and refusing to answer questions about a sacked manager, later clarifying he was following club instructions. AFL media figure Corns faced criticism for labeling a young player's style as stat padding, with colleagues urging more respectful commentary. St Kilda's coach Lyon defended his intense sideline exchange with a player, emphasizing his coaching style and the importance of performance responses. Ahead of the Copa del Rey final, referee Ricardo de Burgos Bengoetxea broke down in tears addressing criticism from Real Madrid TV, highlighting the pressure officials face. Following France's defeat to Spain, Nasri lashed out at a journalist with expletives, later apologizing to fans but not to the reporter. When asked about his off-field ventures, Ibrahimovic retorted, "I'm not allowed to earn money according to you," highlighting his disdain for the question. Chelsea's manager accused a journalist of biased reporting, suggesting that negative articles could harm player confidence. After a loss to Feyenoord, Mourinho clashed with a journalist over efficiency in front of goal, ending the exchange with a sarcastic remark. Post-match, Newcastle's Robert entered the press room in full kit to confront a journalist over a critical article, causing a stir among media members. At Euro 2020, Ronaldo removed Coca-Cola bottles from the press table, urging people to drink water, impacting the company's stock value. During a press conference, Messi was visibly uncomfortable when repeatedly questioned about his tax evasion case, choosing to focus on football instead. Tired of constant questions about potential transfers, Neymar snapped at a journalist, emphasizing his commitment to his current club. After criticism, Mbappé chose to boycott media duties temporarily, highlighting his dissatisfaction with certain press narratives. Pogba expressed frustration when questioned about his performance, suggesting the media was trying to create division within the team. After a series of critical articles, Maradona banned certain journalists from his press conferences, accusing them of disrespect. Guardiola confronted a journalist who wasn't making eye contact during a response, insisting, "Look at me when I talk to you." Following Ukraine's loss to England, Coach Blokin challenged a journalist to go outside and have a man conversation after a contentious question. After a defeat, Trapattoni launched into a passionate tirade in broken German, criticizing his players' commitment. Kinnear's first press conference at Newcastle was filled with expletives directed at journalists, setting a combative tone for his tenure. After his suspension for attacking a fan, Cantona delivered a cryptic statement about seagulls and trawlers, leaving journalists puzzled. Post-Champions League exit, Mourinho delivered a lengthy monologue defending his record and criticizing the media's treatment of him. Wenger accused journalists of lacking creativity and following a very boring narrative during a press conference. Ferguson banned a journalist from future press conferences after they asked about Ryan Giggs' personal life, violating club guidelines. Mourinho accused a journalist of being more aggressive on the radio than in person, suggesting they were shy face-to-face. After his ostrich comment, Pearson apologized, acknowledging the remark was unprofessional and uncalled for. Keane reprimanded a journalist whose phone rang during a press conference, emphasizing the importance of respect and professionalism. Mourinho labeled a journalist as an enemy after a series of critical articles, refusing to answer their questions during press conferences. These moments remind us of the thin line between inquiry and intrusion. While journalists seek the truth, respect and empathy remain paramount. In the world of football, as in life, it's essential to ask, are we crossing the line?